Black medical history has been overlooked and forgotten in some larger medical communities, but now a group of medical experts are hopeful that preserving that part of history will offer answers to current health disparities. News 19's Nate Stanley has the story.
Ms. Jean Hopkins conducts blood pressure screening.
Jean Hopkins is a Columbia native, Booker T. Washington graduate, and a licensed nurse from the 1950 class at Columbia Hospital School of Nursing. She began work at Good Samaritan Waverly Hospital, a segregated hospital in Columbia.
You couldn't use certain facilities, lunchrooms, restrooms. You couldn't use them. They had colored only. And I never understood that, and that used to frustrate me.
Brian Fors is a curator at MUSC. He says the history of many black hospitals and medical professionals has been lost.
So you can read what leaders are thinking 50 years ago about healthcare, but you can't do that with the black hospitals because they're not saved anywhere. They're not saved in a repository.
Now he and his team are working to find and preserve those pieces of South Carolina's black medical history.
We're looking for the operational records of hospitals and clinics and private practices. So this would be the official correspondence that's coming out. It could be business ledgers that keep track of expenses and research or general information on health in the community.
He adds that in order to fight current and future health disparities, having access to these records is crucial.
There's a whole system of care that's going on by Black health professionals that, as you pointed out, we don't know much about. In order to address inequities of the past, we have to talk about the past.
And for Hopkins, she worries that if the past isn't documented to the fullest extent, stories and experiences like hers could be forgotten.
Without knowledge of your history and your origin, it's like a tree without roots. And so you need your history in order to build on it.
In Columbia, Nate Stanley, News 19, WLTX.
The curator adds that if you come across some of these old records, you can email him. We have his information on our website. Just look for this story at WLTX.com.